Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing Into the Breach. This is by indie game developer Subset Games. They also made Faster Than Light, or FTL. Same basic kind of game, except we're fighting monsters in space, or monsters on the ground. It's pretty fun. So I generally do one game a week. I also do a Warcraft and stock, so if you like what you see here, I have a lot more content, so please like and subscribe. That'd be really great. So we're just going to go ahead and get into a new game today. Okay, so just so you see the basics of it, so what you have is your difficulty level, your squad, which is right now the Rusting Hulks, the mechs you get, and then your time traveler. So you can change all of this. So just so you can see, you can change the time travelers here. Each of these has a different advantage, and then you continue to unlock them as you go through it. We're just gonna keep with Mr. Rock Guy here. Some health and immune to fire. Pretty nice. Over here it kind of says your medal victory. So you get a coin for each thing you complete here, and a coin for every one of those. You use those coins to buy more squads. So we are just going with the Rusting Hulks for the moment, and we're just gonna do easy just so you guys can get a general idea of the playthrough. So we're gonna hit start. And we're off. So the basic game is Earth's been invaded. These time travelers here are pretty much trying to save this timeline and then, move on to the next one. So you have 4 islands to start with. You can complete all 4 if you want. There will be a 5th island that will appear after you complete 2. So you can start them in any direction, but I do advise to start with this area. This guy, he's the thing. So pretty much what you see here is, so at the top here you see your corporate reputation and your reactor cores. Pretty much you can, this one will get me 2 points, which we'll use at the end to get more stuff like reactors. Energy will give me more power grid, which means once this reaches 0, game is over. You also see any warnings or something that goes on through there. This one carries air support. This one is just, I just need to defend the satellite launches. So we'll go ahead and do that first. Okay, so let me position my guys to where they need to be. Okay. So, enemies will move, then we'll move. Okay, so what is happening here? So you pretty much see we have 2 enemies. This guy is really, he's kind of helping. He gives a effect to that guy. So we almost want to get rid of him first. And then we have our mechs, which you can kind of see where they can move on if needed. And let's see here. So there we go. What you can always do after a single move, you can always kind of move to see what you have going on. So like I said, I wanted this guy to make it here. He is blocking, so I can see that, hey, I can move him there. And I'm moving him there, so I can do this. I can move this mech here, and I can blast him. Okay, so this mech has a cannon, and then any storm damage, which you see in the bottom here, does damage to enemies. This guy, he's a mover, so he'll move guys wherever. This guy is, I guess, a bomber, so he will throw bombs and put a smoke cloud in that area, which will cancel attacks. So we'll go ahead, go here, and we will hit him. His attack is canceled. He took a damage, and he'll take another one. So these are where new people are going to be spawning, so you have to watch out for those. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. Ooh, and a little electrical damage for him. He's not so good. Okay. Ooh, new units. Let's see what we got. Okay, what are you guys doing here? Okay, so they decided they wanted to move just about everywhere. So we have to figure this out. So there's a couple things that we can do here. Okay, one, so obviously anything here, the satellite's about to rocket, will explode. Based on the attack order, that is the last thing that will happen. So you see the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's going to make a big difference for us. So first thing we want to do, I think I need to get rid of this guy first. So we'll go ahead, we'll bomb him. He dead. This guy will move here. And he is going to move those guys out. So this guy, he will strike here. And then he will die a terrible death. Terrible, terrible. And here, we're just going to get moving in and blow him up. Okay. So, let's see how this turn goes for him. Oh, he missed. And boom. So you just saw there, if we are on top of a tile, we will block an enemy. So that is pretty nice. So what we'll kind of do here, I'm going to smokestack you a little bit. And I'm pretty much just going to block the two. My goal is to defend these satellites. So there's really not much of a reason for me to do much more. Some missions you will have stuff that you need to kill. Some you just need to defend stuff. So he is there trying to threaten me. So I have a lot of options here. So one, I can just move. So you can kind of see where this range of attack is going. So I need to make sure that none of my guys end up in that range. So first thing, we're going to move him out of the way. Second thing, I think this guy's just going to blast him. And you see blasting him 2 spots, and then just a simple bombing run. Dead. Got the experience. We're in good shape. That rocket will go up, up, up. And boom. Yep. Okay, after that, we get our two reputation points, and then any experience that we gained. As you gain more experience, you get more traits. Okay. So now we can kind of figure out what we need to do next. Each mission is a little bit different. They do all tend to run the same at some point, so pretty much regardless, we're going to have one. I do kind of want to get to this 2-star over here. I think that's good. So this is end battle with less than 4 damage and protect the coal plant. But we have air support. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay. Well, that is where air support will be attacking from. Okay, if we look at our attack order, you see 2 and 3, so the air support's going to be 1. So this guy literally just killed himself. Just obliterated. So what we're going to do here, let's see. I want to see if I can block a Vec, which are the enemies, so we'll go move here. This guy, oh, you know what, if I blast him, he's going to have 1 left, but I don't want him to do the damage, and so that was maybe not the best move I did right there. Because he will blast that. This guy will die, but let's see if I can actually... Nope, I can only move him in one direction, so I am going to take a little bit of damage. That was poor planning on my part, so we're going to go ahead and blast him. He will attack, and he will deal 1 for me. Oh, haha, but I have this guy still. You know what? And he has 3 hit points, he has 5 hit points. So even though that guy's going to die, I'd rather him take 1 damage than the guy with 3. Here, electrical damage, really nice. And here comes my airstrike. So he will attack, and he'll do low damage. Okay. Okay, so you see again, let's see. So what we're going to do here, this guy has 1. We are just going to give him a nice little nudge right there. And at the same time, well, we can also do this. If I go that way, smoke will blow back. So there's a lot of options here that we can do. This guy will actually move off and do a little repair because we need to end with less than 4. And I'm okay with just 2 mechs coming up. This guy is going to die. Terrible death. That air support's not really that good. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. That's a lie. I like that one. Okay. So again, just gonna move him over there. And what we'll do, we're just gonna bomb him. And we could kill him, or we could let the air support kill him. You know what? We're gonna protect the city. The 2 Vec are gonna come up from here. Oh, electrical and whee! Okay. Let's see what these guys do. They've not had a good day so far. That guy's definitely going to have a bad day. Just going to give him just a little nudge. Okay. Okay, and so for this, he does have 2. We're just going to kind of move him out of the way. we're just going to do a nice little bombing run there. I'm just going to blast him more into the bombing range right in the center. So we got 1 and 1. They both are going to die. Terrible deaths. Boom, and whee! Boom. Okay, like it. So only took 1 damage. So we got that. And then we picked a culprit, so we got an extra power. So now we can actually secure more damage. Okay, and unfortunately, I think we have to go through this to get to these two. So we're just going to go ahead. Defensive shield. Our only objective is to destroy the dam. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Well, okay, so what we're gonna get rid of some stuff first. Not gonna destroy the dam, so can I move him? So nope. Well, looks like I won't be destroying the dam this time. Oh, well, he will strike there if he does, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. We're gonna move. We're just gonna help them, both these guys out a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty simple guy to take care of. I like it. He will take a bath. And he, unfortunately, probably needs to blow him up. So I'm not going to get the dam yet, which is starting to concern me a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of block that guy over there. So this guy has a turn to just blow it up. Okay. If anyone gets a clear shot, take down the dam. Yep. Boom. Okay, so we're going to repair these guys. Let's see. Actually, we're going to go right here. And that's pretty good. So only one of them is going to come up. So we don't care about damage over here. And it's this guy, and he's just going to take a bath. So you can see on the other side here, their experience as it goes up, based on kills. This guy is waterlogged, so if you are waterlogged or in smoke, you cannot do anything. But it's good. A nice little river. Can't go wrong there. Okay. So we have 2 more. So when you get to 3 places left, you'll have to do a corporate mission. So we can either do this one, which we have a high threat. So this guy is a big baddie, but this gives us an extra power, but we have to defend the train. Or we can do this, which is we have to defend the tanks. Let's go ahead, let's do the big baddie. Okay, so let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so if we look here, it's an alpha Firefly. So it kind of shows that he does a lot more damage, but he's pretty simple with just a straight damage. These guys are just normal hornets with single attacks. He also has a lot more hit points up. So a time pod comes in. These are how you get new pilots and new stuff. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Ooh. Okay. So you see problem 1 here. We are actually going to move this way over here. Just select the pod, and we're going to move him out of the way. The second guy we need to see, let's see. We are just going to make this an easy target for him. And attack him. And we're just going to go after one of these guys. We'll just go after him. I can't get them both. But we got the time pod. That's good. Firefly guy is taking a little bit of damage. That's also good. Train is moving. Okay. Okay, interesting moves. Interesting moves. Okay, so this guy came up. This guy actually gives that they take less damage from me now. So that's something I'm going to have to watch out for. So instead of doing 2 damage, I only do 1. I also kind of have to watch out for this here. He is going to get that shot. He's going to do damage there. But I also need to kill this guy. So you have a lot of stuff going on here. So what we're going to do for the moment And I can't get over that far. He can. He can block it. But we might just take a grid level damage here. Because this guy is going to either attack that or that if we move him. So what we're going to do is I'll move this guy here. I'm just going to push him. Well, he'll do a damage to him. But at the same time, we need to block his attack. So we're going to go ahead. We need to get rid of him. So we'll go ahead and bomb him. And we do need to block this guy's attack. So we're just going to... Unfortunately, that guy will get a hit in. Not much we can do there, but when everything goes on, he took a little damage. He died. Oh, our grid held. It does happen on occasions. Very nice to see it. Excuse me. Okay, wow. So this guy, he is looking to mess up some trains here. The problem is he has 3 health, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Plus, we have this guy up here, so we have a lot of things that we have to worry about today. Okay, so the first thing we probably need to do... This guy can only move to here, so he might, if that guy's dead, might be able to block him. But I am not sure. He also, let's see, if we move to here, he doesn't do enough damage, but I can bomb him. So again, we might let that damage go. Move him off the train. And then we're going to pluck him. And this guy... I can't get out there, so we're just going to push him. And unfortunately, this will do damage here. So you saw we lost a grid point. So we did win, but at what cost? Okay, so let's see what the time pod gives us. Okay, so pod contents, we could use a booster, which helps us move. And a reactor core, which helps us do damage. Okay, so now that we have this core, we're going to look really quick to see if anybody can actually use it really quick. So if you look here, more damage, but you need 2 cores, more damage. I mean, this guy, he already moved stuff, so now he can kind of move and do stuff, so that's useful for the moment. But no one can really use that, so let's go back to the corporate headquarters. And we have to destroy the big guy and protect the corporate tower. So that's what we will do. Let's move him right there. Okay. So at the end of the little campaign, you have your major boss, which is this guy today. Okay, so let's see. He will do some damage, so let's see what we can do to him. We can move him back 2 spaces to begin with. And this guy, he's just kind of threatening me. So that's really not a big deal at the moment. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bomb him there. And you're wondering, like, wait, you're going to do some damage to your own guy? I am. But he has a lot of health. So we're going to use that health to kind of get rid of all that bonus. Because that guy had a lot of bonuses. Now he's just a little meek enemy. Plus, we get that in there. And plus, our battle now is 2-2. I like that pretty nice. Because what we can do here... I can move that guy. I'm going to move this guy here. I'm going to repair. And I'm just going to push him out. Is this guy going to do some damage? Not bad. But I did not protect the corporate tower. I thought it would kill both of them, and it did not. Ah, poor corporate tower. Resist? Nope. It did not. So that was just poor planning on my part. Well, we will try to save the rest of this. Into the sea you go. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get a perfect score for this. This guy, he's going to move somewhere. Yep, and I totally just misplayed that, unfortunately. And that is it. So we'll end with 8 out of 9 points for this mission. Not terrible. So it does happen. Okay, so here now that the region is secured, we get to spend our reputation. So what do we have? We can deploy a Potank that can pull target with projectiles. That's not any good. Can do a larger bombing run. That's kind of nice. That's the prime class, which I don't have, and that's anything can take damage or shield. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to kind of pump up the grids because to get this we might need it. So it's going to use a 1 to do it, but there's no fire afterwards. So that's not quite as good because there's no smoke. These guys use smoke as their main defense. So what we're going to do, we have 3. We're going to go ahead and uninstall that. And then we have 1 more. We can use it to more health if we need to, or more movement. Or we can just kind of sit for a second. Like, there's a lot of things we can do. It's no big deal. But kind of where you can see I was good, and just 1 short. If you complete 100%, you get to choose an extra reward. So it's kind of really nice. So, but I think we will leave you at this for Island 1. You guys just kind of, I think at this point you'll see it's a little bit like FTL. Like I said, you'll continue to run these every time with different crews, which makes it fun and interesting. So, but hey, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.